Wanna take a bite? Thank you for letting me touch your forehead. You can't eat me, you little snail. Oh, I love animals. They're so amazing. Even when they try to eat you. They eat anything. They eat leaves, yes. I tried to feed them beef. They would eat beef. They eat peanut butter. Anything. Except for carbs or sour foods, like tomato if it's too sour. They don't like sour. They shouldn't eat carbs. Like, you shouldn't feed them rice. They love yeast. That's why they drink beer. And then they also eat a lot of grass plants. But I think they mainly eat plant-based food most of the time. They don't eat this grass. They like juicy stuff. Yes, they like fruits more than leaves. They like sweets, I believe, more than just grass. I never saw them eat this grass because it's no juice. It's not juicy at all. It's very, well, you know, maybe don't get onto the road. Go back. Go to the other direction. You get onto the road, you get run over by motorbikes. Well, even though they wouldn't care. They don't care. I'm gonna take another bite. I think their teeth, I thought their teeth would be sharper than small snails, these giant snails. But their teeth feel pretty much just the same as the smaller, like native snails, like 10 times smaller. Their teeth pretty much the same. Doesn't hurt at all. I guess their teeth are just larger but feels just the same. Like a grinder. Why would you like to eat my finger? I would love you to eat me, in fact. Feels good. I don't need to get onto the road. Oh, here's another one over there. I mean, there's so many of them. I never need to worry about finding one when it rains like this. I thought they're tentacles. These are called tentacles. It would be really sensitive, but it doesn't seem so. I can touch it. It doesn't really make them feel very bad. Oh, you're so amazing. You're trying to eat. Would you eat this grass? This one looks a little bit more juicy. And they're not always hungry. They're not always, I don't know, at least the snails I had, you only need to feed them. You don't even need to feed them every single day. Yeah, you should feed them every single day, but you don't need to. You can guess maybe they have a really slow metabolism. But if you feed them something, they poop it out really quickly. Like they poop every day. More than I do. I poop a few times a day. A week. A couple times a week. That's it. Oh, your tentacles. They're so beautiful. And I can touch them. They're so beautiful like that. You're really fast. I had to move. Really fast for a snail. Oh, you gave up. I don't taste good, or what? You try again. Try again. Yes. 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 I can feel their teeth. Like sandpaper. When they eat really fast. You give them a piece of beef like this large, they can finish in a minute. You think they're slow, but they eat fast. They eat a lot. And they're picky. Like the snails I fed them corns. They only eat the inside of the corn. They leave the skin. Same with peas. I feed them peas. They would only eat the meat. They leave the skin. And then you have to feed them protein as well, like seeds. You can't just feed them vegetable. I wonder what kind of protein you have. They probably eat like dead insects as well. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I've seen, I think. You're not prey animals at all, obviously. Really depends on your luck, what you eat. I think that's so cute. I like it. Oh, that's a big bite. I thought you were gonna hurt me. That felt like a big bite. Jesus. What I do is dangerous and not dangerous at all, if you know what you're doing. They have parasite, and you want to make sure that you don't stick your fingers in your mouth after touching them. As long as the parasites can only live in this nectar coming out of their body. As soon as it dries, they all die, and you need to wash your hands. Well, if it completely dries, it's absolutely safe. And it dries really quickly because it's just this little. And you need to have no cuts on your skin. There's no need to be paranoid. Just know what you're doing. You can touch them. Just know it. Where are you going? Giant snail. What makes you take the turn? Was it me? I thought you were obsessed with me. Here you're taking another bite. Why would you try to take a bite of everything? Would you take the bite if I gave you the stone? Would you take a bite of the stone? No. See, you know what you're doing? What do I try to feed you the stone? Would you eat it? They're not trying to bite. They don't try to bite the stone at all. They know what they're doing. You little jerks. Do I smell edible? I guess. I smell like an organism. And you eat organisms only. They would try to bite up, take a bite of everything. But don't go down there. You get onto the road and you get stepped on, even though you don't care. I don't want to pick you up. I like them. They're also a little bit of creepy to me. Especially this one looks kind of creepy. Like their tail looks really weird. Oh, you went back. Did you hear me? Did you hear me or what? You let me touch you now. You don't care anymore. I can touch your forehead. Snail, let me pet their forehead. Lord. You're not scared of me anymore. Oh my God, Snail! Why would you let me pet you? Why? You know, if you just walk up to Snail and you start petting them, they won't let you. They go back into their shell immediately. But if you just try to do it a few more times, they get used to you. They let you do whatever you want. Like the other time, that snail let me squeeze them. That's the best thing. I can't squeeze them. Like, but that one let me squeeze. That one let me do anything I wanted to do. I really like to squeeze them. They just feel like tongue. Like maybe if I tried to squeeze them a few more times, they would let me do it. Yeah, they're not really scared. Otherwise, they would go all the way back into the shell completely and stay in there. But this is just a little reaction. It's just like... I think I just do it a few more times, they wouldn't retreat anymore. They know it's safe. Yeah, like this time it didn't retreat. Not much. Even. Oh my god, I am squeezing its head and it didn't care. Oh my god, it feels so good, so slippery, so smooth. This time they literally let me do it now. It isn't retreating at all. Isn't that amazing? Magical miracle. We are friends now, aren't we? You don't mind physical touch anymore. That's amazing. You could do that with every snail. I think they're pretty much the same. I think their personalities wouldn't vary too much because they're very simple. But you can only do this to big snails maybe because the smaller ones, they're too small for you. Like these, you can't possibly squeeze them, they're so small. Maybe you can, actually you can, it just wouldn't feel as good. You're gonna try to bite me again. They have memory, it seems. I don't know how complex they are. Okay, let me see if there's a mosquito there. Oh my god, my legs are numb. Yeah, the snail seems to remember that this is a safe stimuli. I don't need to retreat. I can let it happen. I'm massaging a snail. Mosquito, go away. I don't like to talk scientifically anymore. The scientific words used to describe animals as if they were just reactive machines. I don't like that. Even though sometimes they look like machines to me, but they are not because they're not individuals. They're part of the whole. And that's the difference between us and the animals. We are individuals as people. We live individualized, individually. But the animals, they always act as a whole, part of the whole. Not just of their own species, but the whole of nature. That's why they know where to go, what to do, even though they don't have the ability to plan. Because they don't have a mind. But you know, the snail especially, you would think they don't have thoughts at all, but they know where to go. They know what to do. You're so cute. Look at their eyes. That's the most silly. Looking apart. One look on the left, one look at the right. One look up, one looks up, one looks down. Can I squeeze that? It's so tiny. Oh, I did. I thought it'd be soft, but it felt just pretty much hardened, like their body. It's kind of, you can feel it's muscle. It's not just soft, like mushy, soft. It's like a muscle, like hardened muscle, like your tongue. If you want to know what a snail feels like, just fan your tongue for a while to let it cool down completely, and then feel your tongue while moving it. That's what a snail feels like. They're the piece of muscle. I think it's so incredible. The animals, they're so incredible. They are so incredible. Ah, you're so incredible. You know, you would just think they would feel so soft, but they still feel like a piece of muscle. Like kind of really bouncy, really chewy, you know what I mean? I can touch the snail now, it doesn't care anymore. Or I'll leave you alone now. I don't know if you're tired. I don't think you're tired of me. I don't think you're ever tired of anything. But my back hurts. My leg's numb. And I think my leg got bitten by a mosquito. But I can't really. No. Double rainbow. Last time I saw one was 10 years ago. Or 8 years. 8 years ago. 9 years ago. Wow. Wow. It's divine. Look at how crystal clear it is. Yeah. Fuck. I thought there was a bug in it. Shit. Hello, crickets. They're vegetarians, right? Marvelous. Not being vegetarians, but the animals, however they are. Marvelous little faces. Oh, you're so nice. This is a tiny snail. Don't you love them, snails? They're one of the most famous animals in the world. Let's talk about the most famous animals in the world. Number one, elephant. Whenever you talk about animals, you always would see elephant. Number two, well, snakes. Very popular as well. Everybody knows about snakes. Never looks as good as in real life with bare eyes. Amazing. Wow, you have some French style, don't you? Look at those spots. You can hardly believe what you're looking at. This one is blue. Holy cow. They're so beautiful. I would never notice them until I kicked the grass, and then I saw a lot of jumping things. I thought they were baby crickets, and then until I looked closer, I first saw the blue one, and then I saw this one. Astonishing, more beautiful in real life, because the camera is low color settings. This one is also green. What are you? Amazing. This is white. There are no pigeons where I live. There are other birds, but no pigeons. 0. There are many of them in Europe. I used to feed them in the UK. There are so many in the city center square. Many, because people feed them there. And they would jump on me. Like, it's by luck. Sometimes they don't. They don't want to get near you. They would just eat by your feet. But sometimes when the boldest among all, jumps on me, the others would follow, and I would be covered in them. You can catch them so easily, and I saw people try to do that. Once I saw a pigeon egg dropped by a pigeon accidentally on the concrete floor. I kind of wanted to pick it up, but I didn't know if I should. It was small. And then soon after, it was kicked, broken by the pigeons. There are so many of them, crowded. Oh, I fed animals so much. I think I'm a completely different person now from back then. I feel like I appreciate nature so much more if I was still there. I'll be thrilled. Here there are only snails that I can get in close touch with. In the UK you can feed the squirrels, the swans, the ducks, seagulls, pigeons, and geese. All birds, except for the squirrels. There's so many geese there, and swans. People have begun to rush here for the winter, which is this place is famous for. Transient people, except for me. Well, I'm pretty transient too. I'm not settled. Just happen to be here for a bit longer than everybody else. Let me see the this cute ant. They're always busy. They never settle. Are they happy? Yes, you can say all the animals are happy because they're doing exactly what they're meant to do. And they don't have any choices. And they are happy. If you didn't have any choice but to follow your heart, you would be happy. And that's one thing we're different from the other species, is that we get a free choice to choose to follow our heart among all the many other options. And I wonder, like, if you're a musician, you're playing music, would make you happy, but you also have the options not to do what makes your heart sing. And we have many other things as well. Love, understanding, which the animals don't have to worry about. They're happy being their truest selves every single second. This one is literally bigger than my hand. It's not coming out. If it comes out at full length, it's bigger than my hand. And I don't have a small hand. I have an at least average-sized hand. This is so big. You're so big, 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 big. I hope nobody runs you over. Just now, a bike almost. The bike wheel was here, went here. It was the universe that saved you. Literally just 10 centimeters away. It was here, the wheel. It was a motorbike or an electric bike, a scooter. I don't know how you call that kind of thing. Move on. You're so damn big. Look at it. You're thicker than my fingers. Oh my God. I want to take you. Oh. You suck real hard onto the ground. I can't even pull you. You really suck onto it. What do you want to do? I want to take you. To put you in the grass or something somewhere, because I don't want to see you run over. Tomorrow when I get downstairs, I don't want to see you shattered here. Even if it happens you've lived enough, right? You've got so big, you've lived, eaten a lot, lived long enough. You're really fast too. Faster than smaller ones. The bigger they are, the faster they are. Really big. Look. As big as my fist. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Now I can take you up. Look, let's place you in the center of the... over here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe over there would be better. I'm a little scared of you. So big, you're so heavy. Well, I'm gonna place you over here. You would never run and go up. I shouldn't worry, to be fair. I shouldn't worry. It's the universe's business. Look, I'm just gonna place you here. I think it's very safe. over here. Alright. Yeah. You're so big. I love them big, small animals. Like the bunnies, I want them big. The cats, I like them big. Dogs as well. Birds, I love them big birds. If it's a small animal, I want it to be a big one. As big as, the bigger the better. They're bigger ones, you know, the biggest snails. Literally this big, talking about this big, the shell. You can Google, they're all African snails, like this one here. Oh, maybe one day I'll see one. Not that I'm so passionate about it, just a little curious. Is there a small thing on top of your shell? What is it? It's moving, like, what is it? Low battery, flash unavailable. I can't see that anymore. I hope nothing got onto me. No. Don't walk in this direction anymore, but it's the maybe it's your day to die. Maybe you're seeking death. In fact, who knows? Maybe I just interrupted something. Maybe I'm also a part of that thing. I don't know. You're really big. You're so huge. I'm not even zoomed in. Everyone, it's not even zoomed in. It's just huge. Try to make my hand smaller so you can see how huge it is, because the camera can make things look big. It is literally bigger than my fist. I got some long feet. I don't know, I think my hands are smaller than how big my feet are. But my hands are still big enough. Like, not big. I don't know. I've not compared it with many people, obviously. With my age and sex. You biggie, how many years do you live? How many years does it take to make you this big? I think not very long. Biggie. Squeeze you so bad. Oh, is that a spider? No. Look at you. It looks so much like a wood, you know, the pattern and the color. Their shell looks so much like wood. It's getting dark, can't see anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna go biggie. You don't feel cold. Remember, they also have a heart beating. They don't breathe through the mouth. They breathe through this hole here, which is also their anus, if you can understand what it's like. You can Google if you're really curious. They have all their organs inside the shell. I think this is just their foot. All the organs inside the shell. So they're not apart from the shell. So they're extremely different from slugs, even though they look just like slugs with the shell. They are completely different from the slugs, even though they look exactly like slugs with the shell, but it's totally not that. And I love them slugs. I mean, they're pretty much just like snails. I think the slugs just a little bit more. I guess I don't know much about them. I've not met many of them. As many as snails. In fact, there are no slugs here, which is interesting. If there are snails here, why aren't there slugs? Because they're pretty much the same kind of animal. I have to say, they're just pretty much the same. I think the slugs have a thicker skin, right? Because they got no shell. They gotta be more thicker skin, you know. Well, I have seen slugs, and the last time I saw one was 2 years ago. Remember to wash my hands, even though I'm pretty safe, because I only touched the shell, and the shell was pretty dry. And, yeah, there's just a parasite that is very... The parasites themselves from this specific snail are very fragile. They can't live in dry. They live in the wet stuff. Again, I didn't look up the word. I don't know what word it is. They live in that, and I think it's entirely up to the universe whether or not I would get infested accidentally. Because all accidents, they are really not accidents. And you can say I'm 100% safe, but I'm someone that's just a little bit of paranoid. I do risk things. At the same time, I'm paranoid, kind of fearful, but I still do those things because there are things more important than your safety, than your physical safety, than life survival. I wash my hands, even though I can stay 100% safe, because again, the shower's completely dried. Literally completely dry. I don't even need to wash my hands, but I will do it. Oh, I've touched other things, but again, my hands dried as well. There was a cat, a kitten. It was too scared. Well, it got close to me, as close as just 1 meter away. It wouldn't let me get anyone close. There were 2 big men that tried to, I think, catch it, but it wouldn't let them. I'm not too obsessed with cats, especially the ones that try to avoid you. It kind of gets frustrating. You can never, if a cat doesn't want you to catch them, you can never catch them. At least if I'm a cat, like other cats, you can catch them if you use some trap. But if I was a cat, you can never catch me. I think the only reason why I've not chosen to be a cat is because I'm interested in things that are very complicated. That's much more suited for a human, for being a human, than being a cat. Like if I was a cat, I wouldn't be able to do things I'm passionate about, think about the complicated, wouldn't be able to write poetry, wouldn't be able to, so many things. Wouldn't be able to play music or sing. But I would really love to turn into a cat whenever I want to. And I would do it pretty often. My biggest dream is to turn into a cat for just maybe 2 weeks and have a cat worshiper friend to take care of me and worship me.
You stole my.
Pizza Express Italian American pizza. Pieces of pepperoni affection.